Alrighty, here we go. Rock and Rattle Retreat. Fall of 2020. Look at those colors. And then we go to current time towards the end of April. Excavator's been here once before. Or should I say, he's dug in here once so far. We're going to go for the second round. There's still a lot of stumps down there. You can see the little war zone down in the bottom. Here's a closer look at the war zone. He's gotten a lot of stumps out. Dug a little bit for just trying to start the basement. Still got a lot of stumps to go. And to go. Yeah, all the way over to here. I'm currently over the shed there. Alright, here we go. Trying for the second time. Yeah, a week between times. I'll show you why we do a time lapse. So that was a time lapse. Here's real time. He's done loosening up the soil, rocks. Soil's not really good for compacting and building on, so he's loosening up the rocks with the soil, so he's got to get rid of that. We'll bring in fill later once you get down to grade on everything. So turn the tractor around, use the bucket, scoop it up. It just takes time. So the time lapse, basically I start it after it gets started and turn it off somewhat after he leaves, and I get done with taking care of stumps if there's stumps, which there'll be stumps at the end here. But he's been putting it over here to the right of the driveway, creating a little bit more flat spot for me. Basically just getting rid of that stuff you can't build on. A lot of rock. You can see that big rock right there. Yeah, he moved that one out last time. So he can move some pretty big stuff the little Kubota can't handle. Either that or I'd have to break it up into much smaller pieces. Which takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. Going back for the second scoop. As you can tell, there's more than one or two scoops sitting there that he's loosened up. And it just takes time backing up, going forward, getting rid of it. Yeah. So he brought that dump truck in this time, thinking that there wouldn't be much room over here on the right side to dump it. So he would be able to fill the dump truck with at least the general rocks and soil, not the really big ones, and have to haul them down to where I'm dumping the stumps off. And that's the same place I've been dumping that rotten wood down along the road itself. Okay, there's something going on by the dump truck, so he goes over there. Puts that bucket down. Hopefully he doesn't run him over. There. Do a little discussion, look at the things, discuss. I think we're discussing where the garage is going. Cleans up a little bit, goes through, dumps, gets some more of that stuff, and he's loosening up the big rocks in there. Then move the trucks. He's got some stumps, and that's my cue. The trucks are moved. You get the little Kubota out, and you can see that little orange thing go in and out. He grabs the stump, and I go over, cut the top of the stump off of firewood, and then go dispose of the roots. Well, dispose of is go plant beside the road down past the driveway. Still, I'm our property, but you could see it when you come up and drive up to the property, but it's down along the road and it's our property. I guess lunchtime, back to work. He's trying to get the garage area on level. We'll still need to dig the footers for it, but it's mostly on grade for shale and rock, and then the concrete. Comes in, loosens up, moves big rocks, some more measurements, check and grade. It's also pushing some of those big rocks back along the boundary, and some more stumps here. So move the trucks again, come in here and take care of some stumps and some rocks. They're getting ready to leave. And then I get in here and start cutting stumps off, the wood off the stumps. Problem is I'm actually working with a dull chainsaw, and I'll get back to them in the morning, get the rest of them. But I get what I can and then get rid of what I can of the stumps. I got all of it but 2 stumps. The Kubota couldn't pick them up. So you can tell there's a lot of rock still in here, and stumps. So here we go. Back to what he's done this time. There's his backhoe, there's his truck. You can see kind of where the garage is there. On the right side goes through to where the truck is, and probably a little bit more to the left of that. And then into the house area where he's got some of the stumps out. But there's still a lot of stumps to go. Yep, a lot of stumps. So it's on top of our little mountain here. We don't own the whole mountain, we just own a little portion of the mountain. There's the shed, there's the building site, all the stuff he's done. The wood pile is still down there. A lot of wood needs to be split still. My truck, his tractor, his dump truck, dump trailer, little tractor, shed, and then piles of logs here and there. And this is what we're going for, to see this view at some point in time in a house. Thanks for watching. You want to keep track of us, subscribe, comment, like. YouTube likes to see things happening. So, catch you later.